day and welcome to a GTA Blues
Christ.
with Hurt Films. This is a continuation from last episode, so why don't you watch that?
Yeah.
It's still aliens.
So freaking long.
Whether we believe them or in them.
Very
or not.
deep, meaningful conversations.
Yeah, it's all about whether we believe. Look, you turn into a plane straight away.
You do.
Perfect.
That's plain to see.
Oh, fuck you.
Fuck.
So I had to fuck you straight away, Trump. Which is how I would react in real life too.
Fuck on sight. I know I've got that kind of body. I'm a fuck on sight
Damn,
kind of guy.
that's an FOS in my opinion.
That's a fuck on sight.
Serious case of FOS.
We got a real case of FOS.
FOS, please, someone help me.
Ooh.
Sorry, we're going to have to call off the wedding. There's an FOS
No!
in there.
I got a fuck on site.
We got a fuck on sight. I'm going to have to do that before we get married.
Did you crash?
I fucking missed the thing by like an
the tiny
inch.
toy world.
Yes.
We're tiny people. Look at the fan on that fucking PC. What? Beastly.
Look, here we go. This is the fantasy world that we mentioned in the last episode, which was not in that
Ross.
episode. Yeah, go on.
Don't worry.
I'm worried though now.
Don't worry.
Have we not covered it enough? It's not as
is
nice
this
as I really thought it would be.
This is that map where we're fucking tiny, right?
Yeah, it's not as nice as I thought it would be there, Trump. I'll be honest. I'm a bit disappointed.
Flow's a bit bad in the
There's
last one.
only so much you can do.
Yeah, right. Fucking hell.
Nice. What lengths would you go to for a new Elder Scrolls game? Right
Pretty
now?
big lengths. I'd kill Todd Howard.
Knowing that it's
Todd
gone
Howard.
gold, like you get a leak knowing that it's gone gold, right?
I almost want to kill Todd Howard anyway.
But they're not going to release it for another 2 years.
Look, he's going to kill a guy called Todd Howard, Trump. Is that?
Why are you going to kill him? You're going to hold him ransom so
I'm
you
sick
can
of
get the game.
You know, I'm sick of him. I'm sick of him bringing out the game on a million different platforms.
Do you reckon that's his decision?
We've had enough is enough. All right, that's what I'm saying,
Do
Chop.
you reckon he can overrule those decisions? Do you think he just wants to make cool games instead of releasing it on the Switch?
No, I don't think he wants to make cool games at all.
Do you think he just wants to make big bucks?
Money, yeah.
Where's the line, do you think? Because obviously, like this
Half
game,
and half.
for example,
Half and half.
GTA has made billions.
Bajillions.
You have to
Made
make
a billion
sure
like
that you're.
in this first
a
week.
million
didn't it?
billions.
Well, it's a product. Yeah, it's a product. You have to make sure because you've got to pay people to make it.
Of course,
It's
yeah.
hard to monetize an open RPG single player game.
Yeah,
So it's like
That's,
well,
that's what they do with mods, isn't it?
yeah,
They're
but
trying
not with Elder Scrolls hype. Not with their like
No,
Um,
that's
talk
why
about
they're releasing so
brand.
many platforms because it's just one sale and then that's it.
But then again, they just really tried to push Elder Scrolls Online.
So this map is awful.
Yeah, but that's by a different company.
Not as bad as the last map.
Isn't it? We're just driving around on the fucking floor.
Yeah,
Collecting-
but it's like
those maps
we're
that we
tiny
always complain
Scaletrix,
about.
Ross.
Sorry?
Tiny.
We're
There's
not
a
on-
theme.
No, we're not
We're
Scaletrix.
tiny
We're not-
Scaletrix.
Okay.
Just look how big those speakers
Yeah,
are.
Look at them. Scaletrix, woo. Scaletrix isn't good enough, alright?
Wow.
Because you'd be
Well,
stuck
your
on the
Hot
tracks,
Wheels?
you'd
Fucking Hot Wheels, boy.
plow it so hard,
Hot
and you flick
Wheels,
off.
having a good time.
and then it would break,
Hot Wheels.
and then you
I
won't get a
never
replacement because they're too
enjoyed-
expensive.
Yeah, I never enjoyed Scaletrix. It's too limited.
My brothers broke my cars.
Jesus. Putting it
On my
on the
birthday.
line.
On my birthday of all days,
Wow.
they broke the cars.
You
And
told
then
me you
Mum-
didn't have a Scaletrix.
There wasn't it wasn't
told me you
branded
didn't have
Scaletrix.
brothers.
It wasn't you told me you didn't have brothers.
You told me you had.
You lying son of a bitch. You
You
can't
don't have
relatives.
siblings. You said you're an only child.
Well, they fucking broke it. And then I didn't get a replacement because they were too expensive. So there you go. Fun
Well,
times.
maybe you should have brought branded Scaletrix.
I should have brought branded Scaletrix. Well, again, I'm guessing there was a financial issue here. Oh, this is a nice bit. Why don't they have it all flying?
Shot you. Oh no, Ross.
3, 2,
Oh,
1.
he made it. He's
Oh, shit!
He's made it.
Yes.
Lucky boy. Why do you guys still bet on these?
I don't know. It's a
No
little
idea.
kick.
Why do we still fucking bet on these? See, at the weekend there was that dude who got attacked by a rattlesnake and mauled by a bear and
Holy
bitten by a shark
shit.
in his lifetime as well. That seems like a lot of bad things that
It's
probably
nice to
shouldn't
get them
happen
out of the
one
way,
person.
though.
Are we sure he wasn't provoking them?
It sounds like he probably was. If you're getting attacked by all of those things,
Yeah.
why? I mean, you were probably provoking them in some
Yeah.
way. I mean, how do you provoke a shark? Just get in the water and just paddle.
Cut your wrists and then
Oh,
go
yeah, a
in.
bit of blood.
Ah,
Chum
yeah,
them.
of course.
Chum them.
Sorry, I didn't think of that.
Smith's birthday's coming up next.
Cake
Ooh.
my face challenge.
Oh, guys,
So we
give
gotta
some
top
ideas
that.
for Smith's birthday.
Yeah, let's get some ideas.
We had
and
an idea
points.
the other day about taking you to the woods and just making you survive.
Taking me to the woods and putting
And
me
just
down.
leaving you there and just, you know, you have to forage for berries, you have to...
We'll give you, like, a Stanley knife and some tweed. And then you have
I hope you
Tweed?
fucking...
mean twine.
no tweed.
Twine.
Just
Tweed?
a nice tweed jacket.
Like
a
the
nice
cloak
jacket.
thing.
Yeah, give me a nice jacket.
So hold on. So nobody will be filming this. I would just be dropped in the woods and
yeah,
left there.
that's just for fun.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
not going to be for your birthday.
We might set up one of those little hidden cameras. You know those deer cameras they leave on trees
Yeah.
just to fucking, whoa,
Like
what's
a-
going on back there? We can set one of those up.
Oh, wow.
And
Nice.
that's fucking me.
like a trap camera.
Little trap camera, so every time you move or something it catches you. It just turns out every time you go for a shit, it was just in a
It's
poor
just
position.
multiple shots of me taking a dump.
Yeah, into a
That's-
hole,
That's what I'm
looking
into.
like really scared around. You can't see shit all.
Startled.
It's pitch black, and you're like, God, I fucking hope there's no animals out here. And now that's when we'll do a Blair Witch thing on you.
And dress up as animals.
We'll dress up as animals. You think that's a good idea?
It's not animals I'd be scared of. It's people. It's
I would dress up
random
as,
people
like-
turning up in the middle of the night. That's what I would be worried about. There's no animals in
We
the
can go
UK
lamping.
worth worrying about.
Trot. We can go lamping
Not in our
like nearby,
mystical
so we can
world.
hear like gunshots and.
If I create an anatomically
That was
correct...
fucking cool. Sorry,
bear.
that dragon head is so sick.
Oh, that
Go
is
on.
cool. If you saw a bear, like that looks really real, like Revenant real, I think waking you up to that, you'd be shit scared.
Man, what would you do?
You wouldn't rationalize like, oh, there's no bears here. I think you'd have an immediate like, fuck me,
Yeah.
bear.
Can we get a real bear?
We could probably get a
Oh,
bear
I
from
think
the
we should
zoo.
get a real bear.
Fuck's
Let's
sake.
go to the zoo, get a bear.
Yeah.
No.
You got
But
meh.
obviously he's.
My lead.
I hope you've brushed up on your carpentry because,
Like Ross has.
like I would want to. Obviously in this scenario, this is
Yeah.
something I have talked
Of
about before.
course.
You'll be there, you know. Oh, I've got water. Look, oh, I'm fine. I'll be there building a fucking quality shack,
Right.
but you won't be allowed in. 'cause
You'll
I'll
be
make
getting
I'll
mauled
make
by a bear.
wooden lock.
Through your canvas tent.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to get mauled by a bear.
Maybe that's the way you want to go.
Oh, tick off that
We
bucket
haven't
list.
discussed that before. How do you want to go, Trot?
How would I want to go?
Would you want?
House fire.
I don't
Would you
want to
see
be
the?
burnt
Would you want to?
alive.
Let's
Or
say.
suffocated by smoke.
Let's say Trump pushes the button and Russia decide to go at it as well,
Go at
and
it.
there's a big like war.
Yeah.
You're drafted in.
Yep.
Do you want to live through that?
I wouldn't top myself.
No?
No. I'd try and
Well,
play
I'm
it
not
out.
saying you should. I'm just saying, would you want to take part? Would I mean, what would you
Yeah,
do to get
just-
out of?
I'll be a conscript
You would, yeah.
for the Russians.
Duh.
How does that work?
Just to
In the
mix
sense
things
of,
up.
How would that work now? Would they
What?
just be like, look, everyone between these ages has to fucking just
Report to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they-
yeah.
Or
Healthy,
else-
able young bodies would be active for duty.
If you didn't do that, what's the punishment? Is it
Well, first of all, they'd
You just
probably
couldn't like go
make
out in
you do
public.
it. Prison and then potentially execution, I presume.
Everybody would know that
Ah,
you
bit of execution.
opted out of the army.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
When you go to the shops and stuff, it's like, oh, look, it's that fucking healthy
Well,
young
this was
boy.
the thing during World War II. They had the white feather, didn't they? Where people who were conscientious objectors and things like that, who didn't go to war,
Yeah.
the people like the women and like people and families who stayed behind. Not saying that women didn't do anything in the war. I know they did, but they would give white feathers to those people. They post
Yeah.
them or leave them, on their door or whatever, like
Okay.
to sort of shame them, essentially.
Right. Okay. But I mean, in this age of equality, do you think that would be applied to women as well? So they would be conscribed?
Well, yeah, women are already serving.
anyone that's
you
able
know,
to,
in the army
wield a
and-
gun and
So
shoot
just be like-
people.
Yeah,
We
they're-
could just
they're
go into war
perfectly
with our
capable.
girlfriends and just be like, well, let's fucking do it, lads.
It's
Yeah.
a shame.
Fucking
my,
do it.
My BMI is over, but yours, you're off.
You're
love.
off. Oh, well,
You're-
fucking
you're
hell.
off.
Well, look after the place. Make sure the plants are watered.
Yeah, I'll
I
keep it.
might. I mean, it's very likely I won't come back. I'm not very.
No,
I've
I'm
never trained.
suggesting my girlfriend goes and I don't.
All right. So I'm sorry. I really didn't think that's the way you went with that one, but that's okay.
Look, my BMI is just a bit over, so can't.
Oh, I'm just a little
Oh
bit.
no!
Charlie, you'd be fit as a fiddle.
I got gammy
You'd
leg.
be sorted. You'd be Rambo.
I know.
I got bone spurs.
Swiss got bone spurs. He's an X-Men.
Oh, I've got a little bit of a
He's an
crick in
well,
my neck.
we'll
sometimes.
utilise your mutant powers, sir. Good. Fire your bone spurs at the enemy.
Bone spurs were what got Donald Trump out of the Vietnam War.
Was it? Or was
Yeah,
it just
he had
money?
bone spurs in his ankle, which caused it to not work properly.
Right.
And so his doctor wrote him a note saying that he couldn't go to the Vietnam War.
I reckon he paid him off.
Has he
Oh,
used-
absolutely. That's what most people think. He's a bit, draft dodging.
There's a British comedy that was on Sky. Well, it was on Sky, but then it was on streaming, called Chickens. Have you heard of it?
No.
So basically, it's about the First World War. It's got Will from Inbetweeners in it,
Right.
and the other one, Simon, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And they're running away from they got out of doing war duty. One of them was against it, one of them was injured and stuff, and then it's just about this village of women who fucking hate them because they're just the guys who were left.
Yeah.
And one of them is just constantly trying to shag them all,
Right.
but he fails every time. It's really, I found it really funny. It's got a very In-Betweeners vibe though, so if you don't like the In-Betweeners, then don't.
When's it? I haven't.
It's called
seen
Chickens.
It. When's it been on? Fuck!
It was on a couple of years ago. That's
okay.
probably why you might have missed it, but it was really funny. So
Cool.
worth a watch.
Sounds
about
like the
what we were
exact
talking
scenario
about.
we're talking about. Yeah.
It is, yeah. And how they just constantly everyone hates them in the village and just throw shit at their house. It's pretty funny. Do you reckon everyone was treated like that though? Do you think there was
No, I don't think
some
so.
kind of like?
I think there was
Sorry,
probably
mate,
plenty of people who were conscientious objectors. But I mean, you can see where they're coming from.
Yeah.
It's pretty stupid to kill each other over.
Knowing what modern warfare might be like, having an idea of what modern warfare might be
just
like, do you
chemicals.
feel like
You're just dead.
there'll be a lot more people who desperately tried not to go?
Yeah.
So I feel
think
like I might be on that side of
The
just
fatality,
maybe.
mortality.
But during
rate
World
must be
War
so
II,
high.
I'd be useless out there. I feel.
But during World War II,
Yeah.
like the technology then probably felt very advanced
True,
as well, and they were like,
yeah.
"Fuck, what we're gonna do? They've gassed people in trenches in World War One.
I guess
We've got machine guns. Everyone's got machine guns now. This is gonna be
less
terrible."
likely to have like crazy failures and like tanks and stuff, like new technology, like back in World War One,
Potentially
experimenting
go
with
badly.
tanks.
Yeah.
Imagine the amount of people just died because of failure of like planes and things, or just like fires from inefficient safety checks. And
Yeah.
now we have modern stuff, but obviously up against potentially just a nuclear bomb,
So someone said,
kill us all.
"Okay, well, your role is to hands me an Xbox controller. So your role is to just control those things up there and just shoot down."
Oh my god!
I'm like, "Well, yeah,
Fuck.
thank you,
Which blips are ours? Because I've
thank you
been
very
just
much." Oh
mashing
god, I
that
just
button.
destroyed that entire. All the green guys, were they good?
That's
Green's a
London.
good color, right?
Green's for
you did
fuck's
London.
sake.
Fuck.
How many is that? Ooh, God.
I'm just gonna
That
log
many?
out
More
for
than
a bit.
oh wow,
More
you
than
log
6
out
million.
after killing millions,
more than
and then
more than 6 million.
I wouldn't even wear.
What?
Imagine that, just one person just
What?
I pressed the wrong button on this controller. I just fucking. God, I think I just.
And they're still in their pajamas.
I don't. That's such an exaggeration. I've heard that before. It's like, they're still in their pajamas. They just fucking bombed somewhere, then made breakfast.
Log
Yeah,
off.
I'm sure we've had this conversation before.
Yeah.
It was about the whole like
The ease of it all.
the drone pilots who
Yeah.
remotely
Disassociation.
pilot their drones from America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And things like that. Yeah. And it's
I
just
feel like it'd be more like if we were conscripted, it would be more of a case of use those guys as fodder because they don't know what they're doing,
Meat shields.
and therefore we'll just be like,
they take you to like a very quick boot camp, though, wouldn't
yeah.
they?
Yeah, well,
How
not
quick
even,
is it,
that
though?
quick.
I mean-
it can take quite a while. Like, this is the thing. Like, when they were training guys up for World War II and stuff like that, like, the scale and the logistics of it all was so complicated. Because,
But
so
now-
I think boot
Yeah.
camp was like maybe
I've seen Band of Brothers.
a month. I think it was. Boot camp's a month in the US at least. And then they have paratrooper school if they're going to go jump out of planes and things
The
like
thing
that.
is, it would be a race now, wouldn't it? Because we know that things can get across the seas in the same day.
It's almost like a fast track to your driving license.
So it
I can
seems
do it in a
like-
week.
That would happen
But are you
first
as good a
before
driver?
frontline troops. They'd just wipe out all the boot camps. Try and do that first, right?
Potentially. But then again, we've got air defenses to stop that from happening.
We do, yeah. So I don't know.
I wouldn't mind trying to be a pilot, although that is
It'd be
Yeah, well,
terrifying.
more ultimately
You think
more
you
of
can
a
handle the G's?
no, probably not.
Especially since you pass out at 1G. You've been
You pass out on just walking around.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did. That was one time, guys.
twice.
I don't know what happened.
Once enough.
No, the other time I was. No, I don't. Yeah, no, it was twice. Yeah. Look, I'm
Oh,
dying.
sorry,
right,
sir.
guys, I'm dying. Here it is. I'm.
You're staying at home.
Look,
announcing
this
it.
is-
Oh, look, I registered for a doctor yesterday. All right, that's progress.
It's a
It's
good
only
start.
6 months later.
It only took ages.
Syphilis
Yeah.
has got you
I
already.
could have died in that time, right?
You could have.
So
May need to get a doctor's
typically, an
appointment.
officer would have like a degree in an education.
Oh, yeah.
So like, I
Would
think
we
if
be
you
the
want
one?
if you want to be an officer in the British Army now, you have to have a degree or some form of like diploma or something like that, right?
I could film this really well. Can I?
But-
Can I
but
do
the-
that?
But say conscription came in, yeah,
Yeah.
there would be so many people of age with degrees because of how everybody went to fucking uni.
We're all officers.
Yeah.
No, we wouldn't be officers. That's the thing. So
He's got shitloads of debt, but fuck it.
How many degrees do you have?
What's your degree in?
More
I
than
guess it would
three,
be
you can
more
be
specific to
officer.
what their uses are. Because if anything, there's more qualified people to do a variety of different things.
I guess you'd probably want the engineers in the engineering department.
Yeah.
Alright, we've got 3 psychology degree graduates as officers.
I've got a degree in torture. What? How did you?
That's
I've got a David
I was
Beckham
homeschooled.
degree.
Homeschool torture degree.
Cult.
What? Well, that's actually useful.
I wonder if we'd need the same number of troops as we
Probably
did in World War
not.
II. I feel like a lot of troops' roles could be taken over.
By robots.
Yeah.
But then,
bots.
do you want to start making like a Terminator? Isn't that the fear?
Skynet.
though? That's the fear now, though, isn't it? That robots are
Yeah.
going to start robot weapons.
It's
are gonna start to
AI.
take over.
That's,
AI.
that's so like humanoid-based robots like that. It's AI.
Basically,
Just
the robots
governing.
kill each other until there's one side of robots left, and then all those robots go and kill all the humans of the
We have
losing side.
defects. We're not inefficient to carry on the legacy of robots. I'm currently at that level in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Actually, they're talking about a whole like replacement.
Oh, here we go.
off. Fucking
Here
Agents
we
of
go,
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right.
Trot, how long can you go without talking about something Marvel related?
Yeah. Does feel...
Not even one episode of GTA playlist.
I guess you stop when you do your meal preps, right?
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
try and
Oh,
talk
you keep
through
them
it.
on.
I try and talk through
It's
it.
on in the
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
background.
Have you guys seen the Vision? He doesn't even need to drink fuel. He's a
Fucking
robot.
Vision. Wait, it's
Talking of which, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. recently has a story arc based on robots.
right.
He's not a robot. The Vision isn't a robot.
Yes, he is.
Is he?
Yes. He's a fucking robot with an infinity stone in his forehead.
No.
Is he
it
the
was
fucking
made by
He's not a robot.
It's Jarvis.
What?
It's Jarvis. Tony Stark.
But he has a relationship with the Scarlet Witch in the
He's
new film.
pretty much an organic robot. They passed the.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
what's the
okay.
fucking difference? Organic or robot?
What are we? We're just glorified robots.
Yeah, we're chemical robots.
Yeah, chembots.
Chembots.
Chembots. Sex bots. Are we sex bots? I thought we were just sex bots.
You're not a sex
If
bot.
anything,
no,
you're a
I'm
sadness bot.
masturbating bot.
the Vision's better than
He
us. 'cause
practices
he's got
on
an infinity
himself.
stone in his forehead. What have you got in your forehead?
So
Just
has
a
he got the
rash.
soul stone in his forehead?
He's got one of them. I don't know which one. One that grants him basically an actual sentient life.
Did you see the other day that some dude who was also a soldier, on the theme, got his cock and balls, well, not the balls, the cock and scrotum transplant? It's
What?
interesting, isn't it?
Transplant?
Yeah.
Like someone else's?
Well, apparently it's like an unspoken thing it's quite a common thing to get your tackle injured in the war.
is there like a catalogue of cocks
war
you can
zones?
pick?
I don't know, and you know what? I would like one if I was to get it done.
I'd like large and black, please.
Now, what was interesting about it said for ethical reasons they didn't give him balls from someone else, a donor, obviously.
Right.
And
Yes,
apparently, I
sperm.
guess
Makes sense.
those balls would produce sperm from a different dude. But then, is that always the case? Is it just a case of would his DNA not
Match up.
match up eventually, and then
Would his penis be rejected?
Yeah,
grow?
it feels like...
or would it always permanently grow?
To be honest, it's quite a bait. It's not an organ. Is it an organ?
What?
Does it count as an organ? A penis?
The penis
The
itself
testicles.
is quite a simple
The
thing.
penis,
the
sure.
testicles is the
Mechanical.
complicated
Testicles.
bit.
I mean,
Testes, yeah. Well, I'll just put a couple ping pong balls in there.
Well, that sounds fucking really
Ping
cumbersome.
pong balls seem like a really bad idea.
Why?
Well, because they're nothing like testicles, are they, ping pong balls?
There's nothing
They're
there.
hard and bouncy.
And also,
Maybe-
like,
maybe for
have
you.
I mean, put two. Next time you're around ping pong balls, right? Put two of them between your legs and just
We're
tell
actually
me
around
how
them a lot.
far
There's a
you
lot
can
of table
close them.
tennis going on in the office right now.
Yeah.
And I often hold them and think, wow, that just feels just like my balls.
What's wrong with you? You need to go to a doctor, man. Are they that hard as well?
Yeah, they're swelling every
Oh,
day.
God.
They'll soon be like
They're
a baseball.
blowing up. It's a space hopper now.
Maybe
like
stop
in
smashing them with a paddle.
South Park.
Oh, yeah. No, I should do that.
I actually didn't look at the. Oh, I didn't.
Congratulations,
look,
Smith.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Smith. And thanks for watching. Are your balls like ping pong balls? If you don't have them, now you can get some ping pong balls.
Yeah.
And sort yourself out.
finding out what the Vision
What are you finding
Does he
out?
have balls?
Well, you're finding out if he's a.
Well, I've told you. You should just
Trot
believe
watches
me.
this.
You should just
He knows
believe
what he's
me.
talking about.
It happened in Age of Ultron. So it doesn't matter. Anyone can
Question
Google it.
otherwise. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe. You can do the notification thing if you feel like it.
Yeah, why not pick
Um,
occasionally? Like, not all the time.
Yeah,
No, all the time.
all the time, if you want.
Okay.
Thanks.
You finding out more information there, Smith?
No.
No more nuggets
for
of
it.
information. So thanks for watching.
Bye!
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.